I have a requirement to send this data to AI to train an AI model. All right. Well, I don't want to send everything. I specifically want to exclude certain file types because it's irrelevant to training the model. I want to train the model on text-based documents in here. So let's come back here and talk about file types again. So I filtered it to one share, operations, and I only want to send text-based documents. So let's look at this. Let's go after document, log, mail, presentation, script, source code. Maybe I don't want to send source code there, spreadsheets, and text. So you have the ability to reduce the file extensions, file types that you're going to be ingesting into your AI model. So let's run this. All right, so now we're at 12.2 terabytes and 276,000 files. All right, let's go ahead and save this. So this is going to be called ops. All right, spelling it correctly, ops AI ingest. Let's save that query. So rather than going to the plan page this time, I'm going to go to workflows. Workflows, I click add workflow. I'm going to choose copy for ingestion. In here, I'm going to choose my cloud provider. I'm just going to choose AWS. I'm going to just call this bucket 123. This is a demo. I have the ability to land this data. So again, I made a query. I'm going to make a high-speed copy of this data in the cloud for AI ingestion, but maybe I want to put it at the root of the bucket. Maybe I want to put it in a very specific prefix. Well, I'm just going to put it at the root of the bucket. I put in my access key, 1, secret password, 1. I get to choose my region type. I get to choose my region. I'm going to put it US East. I get to choose the endpoint type. And I also get to choose the default storage class. All right, so I'm going to click next. And from here, AI ingest gives you the ability to, again, broad strokes. You can choose the entire share, but in this case, I don't want to. I want to be a little more specific. So in here, I've got my ops AI ingestion query that I created on a previous screen. I'm going to click next. I can choose whether I want this workflow to run one time or if I want it to repeat. So if data is constantly changing, I get to say, okay, I want this to repeat. I get to say re-upload everything or only send changes and new data. And then I can say whether I want to stage this by leaving it turned off or whether I want it to run automatically when I'm done. I want this to kick off automatically, only need it to run one time. Workflow, I can add more information in the description here, and then I'm going to go ahead and click next. A lot like our migrations, you get a review of all the criteria you've selected, and then I'm going to click start workflow. So what that's doing is it's converting the protocol. It's taking the SMB data or NFS, depending on what my source was, converting it to object and making a high-speed copy so that my AI engine can ingest it. What a lot of customers do is they don't want to release AI on their source data, on the original data set. They want to protect and maintain that data set and its structure. So when we make a copy, we preserve all the metadata, including the access time, make a high-speed copy, convert the protocol, allow your AI ingestion engine to run against it in object format. Object is typically cheaper than traditional NAS. And then you can drop that data when you're done training the model. All right, so that's going to run in the background.